Hey. Wait a second.
We'll see here.
Sorry. I gotta do my freaking notes.
How do these always get turned around? Or they're blinding my audience?
I'm just trying to maybe or get it to play the game.
They don't have to look at us much.
Oh, I get you. In my mind, I thought we just kept kicking them, and I was like, that's crazy how they always land in like it's like opposite facing directions. I know, I was like, why does it feel blinding over here for some reason?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Hadley-Verse here in Tulsa, Oklahoma at Earth Family Studios. My name is Ben Despain. I'd like to welcome to the stage Levi Despain. It's a great guy. He's cooking this episode. And we're also Nathan Hadley, our host. He's awesome. He likes to go by name Hadley for marketing.
Thank you guys. Welcome back to this year's New Year's Eve special.
New Year's Eve.
It's such a long title. Last week was our Christmas Eve special, and
Christmas Eve.
well, that was a pretty good show. I was pretty happy with it. I'm not okay. One second, let me put this down. Okay. Well, what was your guys'? What did you guys get for Christmas? I got some money. My brother gave me a silver necklace.
I think it's kind of funny.
Sorry.
I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, well, he's never gotten me really anything before for like Christmas ever, and we were even like making jokes about it. And then this Christmas, he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, also come in here. I got you something." I was like, "What?" Turns out it's like just a silver necklace. Crazy, dude spent some cash.
Got some ice for Christmas.
Yeah, so see me after the show. It was because someone told me to be careful with it, so people don't want to take it from you. Wow, guys, thanks for really really bringing the energy. So I don't know. We've had a busy week. We performed at that show at the Gypsy, like we talked about last week, and we didn't do the podcast there. We really kind of just made it. It was me and Ben, and we made it more into like a big jam fest, where it's like, I don't know, we just tried to bring everyone together and have a good time.
Because we think togetherness and world peace should be a priority.
Yeah, man. I just think that like ideas come in all like shapes, but not every idea is a good shape.
So basically,
Not every shape is a good idea either.
they had their set, and then just next person's coming up. They're like, no, we're just gonna stay. I think
No,
we're, I
we
think
asked
we're gonna make it so
politely.
much
We
better.
said, hey, we know you're about to do your set. Can we play with you?
Yeah, man. And plus, we were jamming with him before the show even started.
Yeah.
So like we knew.
And
we
it was
would play well.
soulful and beautiful.
It was amazing.
It was a good show.
But there was this one guy who was I think related to that performer that we were up there with, and he just kept like shouting out things of like support, but like also like it wasn't really support.
He was just talking to
He was
us.
It
just
was
like,
more like
hey.
he was trying to have a hand in the show,
Yeah.
and it was like not a very helpful hand.
He was just like in between everything. Like obviously it's all planned out, and he's just going, yo, you remember that one song?
That was not planned out at all, dude. I think he saw like the atmosphere of it and wanted to like be a part, kind of like how Ben said, like.
Oh, it was last minute.
Yeah, he didn't know what set he was gonna do, and then this guy was like calling out stuff like, "Hey, remember when I gave you like haircuts like all the time, bro?"
Yeah.
And he was like,
random stuff.
yeah, man, you used to give me haircuts like all the time. Okay, guys, I'm gonna play this song. Hey, well, you should play that other song, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I can play that one then. Like,
Yeah, if
Also,
they didn't know
Caleb-
each other, it would have been like for sure like upsetting and like heckling and stuff. Like he was heckling him, but it was understandable, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, it was like a family heckle. I don't know.
A familial heckle.
A feckle. I get heckled every now and
Oh, I
then.
hate to get
But
Well, you also heckle the audience, so.
I do that, and it's so unintentional. But I do think that this show has like prepped me for it so that like I don't know, I zing back at them really quick if any of them say anything, or even if they don't say anything, I'll just call some people out. It's really bad. Like, were you there?
No, I was working.
Oh, he was working. God, I love that you're up here. Did we introduce Caleb?
No, you've been standing in front of me the whole time.
Caleb is also here.
Caleb is here as well.
He's an amazing person, great friend of ours, great improvist and musician.
Did you know after the semester he's back in town for
I
keepsies?
know, it's the freaking best. I'm so hyped, man, because we got a lot of like projects coming up in the future that we like really wanted you to be a part of, and you know, it's an hour drive.
It is. I wanted to be a part of them, so I'm glad, happy to be back here in May.
And we need to get you a mic, man. I don't know. This is.
You're closer.
Nathan didn't want to share his mic with me. He doesn't like
Nathan's
sharing.
Let's all give a hand to
Nathan has
Nathan.
a
Thanks for
sharing
coming
problem.
up, bud.
Nathan's powdered.
I'm a
He has a
good
stealing
friend.
problem
I'm a
too.
good
He
friend
stole
still.
Levi's mic just now.
Okay, I'm a medium friend.
All for a microphone.
He gave it back at least.
Well,
No, he didn't actually.
partially.
Wait,
So
well,
Hold
there's
up,
supposed
let
to
me
be,
focus in.
before we derail, I chose a topic for this evening.
No, you didn't.
And the topic is, drumroll everybody. Nathan, do you want to say it? It's Nathan's topic, not my topic.
It's Bobby Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Who could have guessed it? Who could have guessed
A
it?
Bob Dylan movie came out called A Time in the World of Change.
A time? No, it's called. It's called A Complete Unknown. Benjamin. It's a really good film, guys. This film is an amazing film.
Okay,
Wait, was it
well,
called
before
Velez?
we go on, I want people to take you seriously and not think you're like super like
Can I-
stuck up. So it's same movie.
Huh?
Same movie.
Film.
Saying
Oh, because I was
film.
saying film?
Yes,
Oh,
people are gonna think
I'm
you're all
sorry.
snobby if you use the
I don't
word
know,
film
man.
too much.
I
but
think that's a little, I don't know. I think that's a little harsh. Don't you think?
What'd you think when he was using the word film, Caleb?
I don't think I'm like alienating people when I use the word
I think you are.
film.
Bro,
Oh my
Canada just
God.
walked up in here.
Okay, so
I think the
a
New
polar bear
Year's
just walked in.
Eve
Is that a
polar
I
bear.
thought it was a panda, my man.
Also,
Big Mike, bro.
isn't it crazy that I thought that was a manual until like 2 seconds
I didn't do it.
ago?
I literally thought it was a manual too. I was like,
I
oh,
thought
wait,
it was
it's
a
just-
black man until he lifted
I
his
did too.
shirt
And I
and
saw the
a
white
belly.
Yeah, I did too. That's literally what I saw. That's funny.
you have this silhouette of a black
Yo,
man
get on
polar
You
bear.
gotta
Stage,
show the
Big Mike.
camera. You gotta show the camera, man.
I can't even, yeah. Get on stage. Oh, whoa.
Bro,
oh.
no! Dude, we was playing Tony Hawk, bro. I don't even care
Oh,
about the
no.
other stuff, bro, but I was playing Tony Hawk.
It's okay.
Damn.
Everything's okay, guys.
In case you don't know, I've been playing Tony Hawk here up at the studio, underground to be specific, and yeah, I'm kind of sad.
No!
He played it. He's been playing it so
No,
long.
please, no, I did not destroy that.
Nah,
No,
it's-
It should be fine.
I think it's fine.
It's probably solid,
They're
man.
sturdy instruments.
And if not, you know, what else is broken
Alright,
around here from a
I
good
need
fall?
to
I broke our TV last week.
You're doing great.
I told you to get up
Thank
here.
you for being here. Oh my
Well-
God. It's okay. It's okay. So as we were, when we were,
Self-abuse.
I was saying something about the gypsy. I was
You're
trying
saying
to.
something about Bob Dylan.
I know it's all related. Trust me, okay?
Bob Dylan.
Listen. So
The
sometimes
movie.
when I'm at the gypsy, I heckle them. At one of my shows, they freaking called out to me because I repeated something they said to me and I didn't curse, and they were like, "That's not what he said." And so I heckled them back. I was like, well, yeah, I'm not this and that. Like, you know, I'm more creative than that. I don't have to dumb myself down to this level. I can be smarter than that.
Yeah, down to the bare minimum.
Unintentionally, I
The
was
bare minimum.
bare minimum. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Fair.
He's the derail bear. He's the
fair bear.
he's the emphasized bear.
I'm the bear that's there, bear.
He's the and well, this last time I didn't heckle them, but I cut my finger open when I was like playing it, and when I was playing a song, I felt it like something wet hit my hand. So like I lifted up and looked at it, my whole hand was like covered in blood, just lots of blood. And so like and then I looked down at my guitar and like it's actually on the wall, but there's like blood everywhere on the rim of that
And you didn't.
the
Yeah,
rim of the hole.
Guitar is
Okay.
definitely menstruating.
Yes, it definitely is. It has blood on the inside and the outside, and they keep asking me if I'm gonna clean it, and I'm gonna like no, right?
Hey, I'd like to say something.
It's
Yeah,
not
here you go.
Okay. You sacrificed a finger for the cause. Blood was spilled. The gauntlet was thrown. I can't read this because I'm wearing this bear head. Anyway, now it's time to go forth and conquer and prevail. Never to suffer the injustice of agony attributed with the spilling of precious lifeblood needed to continue your craft. Amen. Thank you.
That was a text that Michael sent me the night after that performance. He texted me that entire thing, and I woke up to it, and it was beautiful.
I mean, Van Gogh lost an ear. You just had to lose a little skin on your fingy.
Listen, I think it's pretty cool. It was a great night. It was a great
I barely
show.
wrote it in time. I was so very much.
There were great reactions from people. People were recording it and came up to me afterwards and said it was really awesome. All glory to God.
Yeah.
That was a lot more of a turn than like in the beginning of the year, since doing these open mic shows. Like, people have not been recording me or stuff. So that was like something new to happen, and it was like a nice little hallmark in the journey of like, okay, cool, we're starting to get a little somewhere with this. You know what I mean? What, something was funny about
No,
that?
I was just thinking about Big Mike stepping on the PSU I saw, and I just thought, like, what if he like just destroyed it? If he stood on it, that'd been funny. No. Funny.
No.
I'm sorry, I have like a bad.
No.
Well,
Okay, now to our main topic of the show. No, it's easy, it's okay. Hey man, hey listen, hey excuse me Bear, excuse me man, hey excuse me. You gotta get your wits together, man.
You gotta explain it for the Spotify.
So, oh my God, yes, I'm so sorry, my podcast listeners. We haven't abandoned you. I do apologize. We have been favoring the YouTube people a lot more recently.
wait. We're acting like we have tons of people on both of these.
Hey,
Chances are the crossover
Can we-
is exact.
Can we not? Because, like, listen, you Spotify listeners, I really do appreciate you. Like, you guys tune in every week, and you listen
You guys keep it going.
on your drives to work, while you're in the kitchen making food. And unfortunately, we have funny things like Big Mike here, and he is wearing
My head on straight.
a Winnie the Pooh helmet, a bear helmet,
I have
hat,
no idea.
costume.
I
It
assume
looks
he
amazing.
stole it from a furry on the way over here.
I say, yeah, he beat up a furry on the way here and took it from them.
Yeah.
He was
Oh
like,
my God, furry.
You don't
Let me
conform
think
into
of
my
furry
cookie
part.
cutter
Oh,
society.
Oh,
Give
no.
me your helmet.
I can't wear it. Okay, when I leave, I can't wear it. I get
You really
kidnapped by
confuse
furry.
me. I don't know how to feel about you. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Well, as long as you're not gay.
that's
being a furry.
Yeah, but still, that's weird, man.
Being gay furry,
I mean, being a furry myself, it's just weird.
Oh, actually, I have a pretty funny story
Being a
about
furry
that
yourself
involves
is
furries.
weird, man.
So I throughout my life, I've done
furry.
well throughout my since I've been 18, I've had DoorDash, and so I'll do DoorDash for money every now and
Hell
again.
yeah.
One time I picked up a DoorDash. It was to a hotel, pretty common. Go in, huge hotel, one of those like hotels that's also set up for like conventions. And I go in, bro. Place was filled to the brim with furries.
Are you talking
And so,
litter to
like-
the top with
Yes,
furries?
yeah. So I'm just having a regular day, and I walk in, and I'm in the midst of a gosh darn furry
A
convention,
furry festival.
dude. Yeah. And what the funniest thing is, there's a surprising amount of furries that their body doesn't work with the bodysuit,
Oh my
so they're
goodness.
forced to just wear the helmet.
Okay,
and
I'm
the-
not saying anything
They're
wrong
just
with it, but
they're too fat to wear like the
What is
clothes,
the
so they just have to wear the helmet
So they
and
have
like
to
the
just
gloves.
wear the helmet. The parts that will fit.
Yeah, but I ended up so I was in an elevator with like a bunch of furries, and yeah, we chatted a bit. I don't remember what about, but I was just kind of like, they're like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" The job and I have DoorDash. Oh, this and that. But it really sobered me.
Did
Like,
you ask them any questions?
really brought me into the moment. Like I was having thoughts and like thinking about things. And I was like,
What the heck?
"This is a furry convention."
It's a mask, man.
yeah, my bad.
Masks are interesting because Bobby Dylan He says, "You're only truthful. He only believes a man when he wears a mask. When a man doesn't wear a mask, he's only lying to you." That's what he says.
What?
That's what he says.
Wait a minute, back up.
So, all of that to say, tonight, this week, we, amongst also performing, we went and saw the new film, A Complete Unknown movie film.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
they don't want me to say film. And it was great. It was a great movie. It focused on how people were affected by that person, and that's a great way to like go about an artist who is more mysterious instead of like trying to like dissect that artist or like reveal things about him. It's more of a like observation, and I thought that was like probably the best way they could have gone about going to make that a film about Bob Dylan, man.
I feel like I learned a little bit. I feel like it more so like sparked me wanting to learn about different things than it did actually educating me. It was more like an inspiration for education. But yeah, I felt like they kind of did something new with the format of musical biographies, but at the same time, it did have some of the common motifs and whatnot in there. It had some common things you see in a lot of them. So it was satisfying.
There were definitely some funny points in it though, and like I don't know, man. The way Timothy like anyone doing Bob is just like it's really funny, especially when he's like in his more like high pitch air, and it's like up here and it's like annoying and it's like all like it's like just straight talking through the nose. And there was like lines where it's like he had to be like very serious, and he was like not to spoil or anything or when it was in the film, but he had to like call out to someone, and he was like. Sylvie, come here, Sylvie. It was like so funny the way that like. I'm sorry. What?
You sound like what do you call it? Like Bobby Jackson or Michael Dillon.
Oh my God. The combination of a Michael Jackson, Bob Dylan character.
Is that a scene we've done before?
Whoa. Ask AI.
Oh my gosh.
Ask AI, see what it sounds like. Those are weird. Those AI stuff are so weird.
Yeah.
AI?
Yeah.
Well, but it has like a place in the art, in the realm of art, right?
No, absolutely not.
AI only has a place.
AI
We
takes
could
jobs.
do,
I was watching a movie the other day, and the advertisement, it was saying that the advertisement was completely generated by AI. Like, there was no artists that were involved in making this advertisement. That's just so many jobs lost.
I think AI belongs in the kitchen or taking care of kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I gotta say
I
about that.
like that.
Hold up.
Make sure it looks pretty in I need
Okay.
to
like a little.
But what about this though?
There's
what
a
about,
movie about that.
What?
About what?
What's her name? What's
AI's
that?
staying in the
What's that
kitchen?
lady that's like famously known as being a very attractive lady that's in Transformers?
Megan Fox?
There's a
Marilyn
movie
Monroe?
where Megan
Megan
Fox
Fox?
is in it, and she plays literally like a house assistant.
Oh yeah, the robot thing.
Yeah, and she's like taking.
I've only
over,
heard of it, but
she
I've
takes
not
over
seen
the
it.
role of like this man's wife, and then she's like super.
What
mad.
if we did a little?
Do they end up doing it?
I don't know. I
Sex
didn't
style?
watch it.
Yes.
I didn't
Oh,
move
there's
it,
a
but
movie
yeah,
called
they
Face
do.
Off.
They do.
I don't know why
Oh,
he
that's
answered so
terrible.
enthusiastically.
Hey,
Sorry.
so I don't know if this is a good conversation topic, but this makes me think of this question I asked my wife earlier. Because I was like, because I just watched some content on YouTube relating to like women's rights and stuff, and I was like, was there a time period we're looking at where like a bunch of women were like super happy, like with their role in like society and stuff? And I wasn't like trying to be like, well, just be happy with what you have. Then like I was just genuinely wondering, like, is there something we're looking at where like this is what we really want, this right here, like how this functioned, or is it like are we trying to discover something?
Let's ask the bear.
I feel like.
Well, I barely hear. It's been a grisly situation, I must say. But there's no drummer.
But wait, what do you think about that, Mike? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I already forgot what he asked. You know what? I'm a bad host. I'm a bad interviewer. I already forgot what he asked.
My question was there a time when women
There we go.
were content with their role in society?
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, okay. No, don't stick in my eyeball.
Wait, I think that's where we're about this, right? Where's your mouth, Doug?
Right.
Where's
There
your
we go.
mouth,
No,
Doug?
no, wait, that's not a good. No.
Here,
Okay.
That looks like you're sticking it. Okay,
Okay,
anyway.
it's okay.
Trust the process.
Okay, then, wow, oh, and no, this was so weird, man. Okay, now, this is how it used to be, and it was just an understanding. It wasn't an argument. A man was supposed to go out and bust his butt for his wife and children, even if it took 2 or 3 jobs. And some of them did work 2 jobs because they were always satisfied to come home and see that the dishes were done and the food was cooked and all that stuff. And that worked for, I don't know, 1,000 years. And I guess we decided that somewhere along the way, I think they decided that being a mom and raising like human beings, which is very important, raising human beings was like kind of a demeaning thing. They made it kind of look like it wasn't very, and actually that's the most important thing. And I know being a dad, I would work 2 or 3 jobs just so she could stay home and raise those kids right.
Absolutely.
So the role of the woman is not a demeaning role. It is the most important. I would work 2 or 3 jobs just so she could do the right thing at home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's
so.
They've got it backwards, man.
They
But
twist it, don't
got
they?
it
I also think, like, to
That's
be
why-
fair, though, like, I agree with you
That
a
was
lot.
a truth bear right there.
I agree with you at large, but I do have a couple of things that rattle in my mind as double advocate of, like, there is some things that are, like, a part of history that, like, just happened at large of, like, in the 50s, like, women, stay-at-home mothers taking lots of medication and, like, not being able to, from what I've read and heard, like, not being able to maybe, like, express some of their unsatisfactions. You know what I mean? And it being, like,
Here's the thing.
really hard to... Let me
Here's
finish
the
my
thing.
point. Let me finish my point, because I have a point I'm trying to make now. And then, back in, like, settling days, like, it was even worse, where it was, like, for sure guys work their booties off, but, like, if you have a kid, like, when you're by yourself, you play by your own rules. When you're around kids, you play by their rules, kind of, like, as far as, like, your responsibilities go. So, yeah, if you're stuck at home, like, all the time, 24/7, like, that's a lot. It just is. Like, you're, like, plain and simple. So, like, that being 100% on the mom, whether or not it's because the man doesn't want to or it's a necessity, like, it's just a lot. You know what I mean? So, I feel like it's not on... I feel like it's certainly not on anyone to be like, hey, like, you should desire this. And if you don't desire this, something's wrong with you. Like, cool, fine. Like, I don't care if you desire it or not. But if you're going to get married, all those things, have kids, like, that role kind of naturally comes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm at a place now where it's like, my wife didn't necessarily have the dream her entire life to be a stay-at-home mom and all that stuff. And she hasn't been trained, she hasn't been around it. She's had to figure it out as she goes, and that's an uncomfortable thing. Like, learning is an uncomfortable thing. Taking care of kids, times it's the best in the world, times it's the most uncomfortable in the world. So it's like, it's a lot of things to deal with, especially for someone that's not brought up in it and, doesn't have real experience around
Right.
kids.
This
She's
is
an
important.
advocate.
So for someone like that, like, I'm at a place of, like, hey, day to day, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do, but, like, in the future, like, whenever I'm able to make things happen for you, like, I want you to do what you want to do, you know what I
Right.
mean? So, like, I guess that's the balance that, like, I'm, like, thinking about of, like, where's that balance of, like, hey, like, you need to do this because it's necessary to have a well-functioning household.
Yeah.
And
But wait.
on the other hand of, like,
What are you boiling down to? Because the question was, what time period has there ever been a time period where women have felt like genuinely happy to be like
what it's
in a
boiling,
position where
what it's
they are?
boiling down to
And
is,
you're
like,
you're advocating
Yeah.
that the person in that role has all these struggles and it's hard and that kind of stuff, and it's very true. But shining the light on the struggle doesn't take away whether or not, like, why, like, is happiness has men been ever happy to toil the ground? You know,
Sure. It
to
depends
like
which one. It
sweat
depends
under
which
the
one.
sun.
It also depends on the time period.
No, I can tell.
I guess what I'm thinking of is like
My
there
whole
are
point-
there are times where it's required for a man to work from sun up to sundown. At large, nowadays, not true. Man has to work 8 hours a day. If he's smart, less. So it's like right now today, like if I'm at home, like I feel like I have equal obligation as she does to at the very least be with my kids. Probably more so because it's so important for the dad to put his personality, his thoughts into the kid. So I feel
But
like
my whole point,
right now we have more leeway. So I feel like we should observe that leeway of like we're so blessed where we don't need to bust our butts. We don't need to go away from our wives for weeks on end. So it's like I feel like that should be mutually beneficial. I feel like if you are going to say like, you know what, I want a life that's so much better for you that I'm going to start working 16 hours a day, then yeah, that she needs to take care of everything. But if you're not that way, if you're just going to work 8 hours a day and you're not going to do a whole lot with your free time, then like that should be mutually beneficial. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've been thinking about it lately. Is like if I don't have something better to do where it's not like, oh, even if it's music or anything where it's like, hey, this could possibly lead to a better future, whether it's community, money, intelligence, whatever it is. Like if I'm not doing those things, and if it's not like I haven't already decided to do that, and like someone starts crying or whatever, I'm not gonna be like, oh, guess it's time to go right. Like no, I'm gonna be like, bro, I need to take care of this, and maybe when I take care of this, I'm gonna think of how I can make some more money so tomorrow I have something better to do with my time.
right?
And I don't think a lot of men think that way. I think it's in a black and white thing of like, oh, either your wife is in this role or it's not. But it's like, you need to, like, if you're going to put your wife in that role, like, you have to be putting yourself in a role that's equal amount
See,
of
that's
stress.
what I was trying to get back at. Because sometimes I have a hard time understanding you when you break down stuff. But it's just because
I
I'm
have
trying
a terrible time understanding me.
but I get it now. You're not painting the picture of you were redefining what the role is, because that's what I was trying to get at, is like, well, if you define what the role is, you know it's not just this black and white thing like that. That was my whole point. So it's like when you got around to that, I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's getting at.
Well, I feel
People
like
gotta redefine these ideas
I guess
of what the role is, because, and not in the way
Right.
that how they're doing it, where they're saying that women can be in the man's role. It's like, no, you're trying to promote the wrong thing and call it your role. They need to get the OG role, man, and that OG role is exactly like how you just
You know
described
who
it.
gets it is these
There's a balance.
these third world countries and these tribes.
They really do.
And I feel like most of Mexico, they get it.
There's
They get it.
a lot of these Hispanic families I've ever run into. There's always like that.
they
order.
get it, yes, but
And they
I
don't
think
even have to be Christian.
what I'm
And,
saying
like, a
is
good
the
portion of them,
problem
they just
with-
understand.
I'm saying the problem with that today in our coddled society is when a woman that works from sun up to sundown sees a man that goes to work, get off, plays video games. And that's really frustrating.
And it's like a job that's
Like,
not
that's
even
hecka
like,
frustrating. You should have the right to do that if you choose,
A lot
but
of
if
guys
you do
have
that
easy
every
jobs.
single day,
Yeah.
and like you just expect your wife to work something, like that's not a wrong expectation if
Mhm.
she's seeing that out of you.
Right.
But if you're expecting that out of her, but she gets to watch you be lazy, like that's gonna create
Right.
a lot of friction, like
It just
because
does.
it's just unfair.
Yeah, you could say it's not fair.
It's
It
an
just
unbalance.
does friction. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you have the right to do that sort of thing, but I think that's like what I'm coming to on like why I feel like people have problems with that in America today is like, because it's like, I just don't think it works unless you're equally yoked. And I don't mean that in the sense of like your obligation to religion, but your obligation to just the weight you pull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you don't see yourself pulling equally weight, like y'all may not have been married, some of you, but it's when you're working with someone and you're being paid the same amount or you're getting the same out of this, and the other person isn't putting as much work, it's so easy to be like, oh man, frick this person, I'm doing this and this and this, and they're just being lazy. God.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it doesn't matter because it's just thoughts, but it's like it's easier
Oh,
if
yeah.
you
Yeah.
just like see someone next to you that's putting, like, you can have fun at that point.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
That's why we need just
It's tough.
lots of money. That's
It's
why
tough.
we just need. That's the problem to solve. That's it. Problem solved. Lots of money. That's it.
Lots of money.
The bear
Yeah.
thinks we need lots of money.
Wrong.
Bear's saying we need
Next
lots of money.
subject.
But where are we gonna get lots of money, Bear?
The banks.
Well, I
The
don't know.
banks.
The banks.
The banks, yeah.
I don't know. Do
Hey, I
they
could
let
rob a
women in
bank
banks
because
now?
I'm not human.
Huh?
So do they let women in banks now?
They've been doing that for a while.
I know, it was a joke.
Oh.
It was a callback to the topic we just talked about.
My mom asked
I
me
can't
about
wait to
that
read
one
the
time.
comments.
Oh, not the bear. The comment
What?
bear.
This is
At
gonna
least
be
I'm not a
like
commie
the
bear.
second episode my mom ever listens to. But my mom asked me, she was trying to trip me up. We were talking about something, and like out of context, she asked like, "But you think it's like a good thing that like women can have bank accounts, right?" And I was like, that came out of left field, but if you didn't have a bank account, would your life really change that much? And she was like, well, no, but like for some people it would a
Oh,
lot.
does she have a separate bank account?
I don't want to disclose that information, but I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure mom likes for her name to be on everything our dad's name is on, and I
The
think-
reasoning behind
and in
it
my
makes
marriage,
sense, though. The
I
reasoning
haven't-
behind it makes sense.
I
My parents
haven't
got food.
intentionally done any of that. I don't know her reasoning, but me and Sophie's name is on everything that has
It's exactly because what happened. I think she had somebody she knew or at the very least heard of, where this lady's husband dies. Only his name was on everything, so it was like really difficult to, get a hold of money and like all types of stuff because her name wasn't on it at all.
Yeah, I think for any sorts of people that have a good amount of money, they probably wouldn't change their life that much if they didn't have a bank account for women. But like low income, terrible situation, yeah, maybe it's useful.
So the majority of the people, it's a terrible situation.
Low income, yeah. But also you have to think about it like women getting jobs. Who did that affect mostly? Low income, terrible situations. Those women now have to work at Taco Bueno.
Right.
They don't get a choice
I don't get why people go and apply at fast food places sometimes.
because.
Yeah, if I was
Bro,
desperate, I'd
that's the
Are you
whole.
what?
That's the whole thing about the crappy thing about the government is it's really hard to move classes.
I guess it's
It doesn't
just like,
happen that
I
often.
don't know, just get a different job.
But some people,
Yeah,
they
but
don't.
you get free food.
A lot of
It
people
is a
don't
big
put
bonus, but
forth
it's like
the.
most of the time whenever I go to fast food places, it's not like it's never like super well made, and the people
Well, go one that's
the
good.
people half the
It's
time
really
that
good one.
don't
Oh,
seem
man,
really
I
happy to be there.
Oh, man, I
so
love
it's
it.
like if
I
you-
loved working
no.
fast food. I worked at Taco Bueno for 3.5 years. I got my food for free, and when I quit, I went through withdrawals.
That's pretty awesome.
And I still want, to go to Taco Bueno every once in a while.
I guess-
have it.
There's been some periods in my life where I have Taco Bueno every day. Like if I have a Taco Bueno right next to where I work, bro, every day.
Hell yeah.
I used to work downtown, and I'd walk to the one downtown every day for lunch, pretty much.
Taco Bueno.
It's delicious. I had it-
one of
Should we
my
do
I had it for lunch today.
A bin Taco Bueno addiction scene or something like that.
Welcome to Taco Plano. How may I take your order?
So
Whoa.
I've come here on bad business, not good business.
Bad business, you say? Can we help you with something?
I've been talking to my therapist, and
Mm.
I'm not gonna have my usual today. I've come here to ask you to stop selling me tacos.
Ooh, give me one quick
It's
second.
not good for me.
Give me, I'm sorry,
I need
sir,
to
sir,
burn
sir,
this bridge.
sir,
Pardon
sir,
me.
sir,
Pardon me,
I
mate.
just give me
Pardon me,
one
mate.
quick second. Yes, manager.
Tell him it's Manager Bill. We'll give him the next week free.
Man,
Next week.
we can't do
You know,
that.
This
That'll
guy,
sink us.
he gives insane business.
No. Oh, we want to keep him.
He's been coming here every day, sometimes twice a day, getting a whole lot of
I
boxes.
get what you're putting down. You're telling me
Just for
I better
himself.
I'll do whatever it takes to make him stay here.
Convince him,
Is that what you're
okay?
telling me?
If you don't, I'm gonna have to handle it.
Okay. I'm a strong, independent woman,
No, hurry up, go.
and I can handle this.
Just go.
Bidoo. I'm back, sir. Now, we would like to inform you that we are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you leave here satisfied.
Thank you. You've always done that for me. Well, it's been nice talking to you every day. But
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be a bit. I hope there's a time where I can just have one on the weekends, maybe two if it's a special occasion.
Well, maybe you could cut back a little. You're spending a lot of.
Nay!
Give me 1 second. Yes?
You're losing him.
What? I'm just
Okay.
trying to. I'm sorry.
I'm listening in. I can hear. You're trying to take over.
No, I just get inert, man. I'm just trying to help the guy.
If
I
you
can
don't
hear you. I can. What? What? I think you left your mic on, but I gotta go.
Hello.
This is too much.
Hello.
This is too much.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Manager.
Manager Bill, yes.
Thank you, sir. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
glad you came here to explain yourself. Shut up. I'm talking to him. Now,
Saying.
we really appreciate your business. I would like to offer you the next week free.
To help me get over my addiction
Yes, it has to. But you have to come every day.
every day.
Not gonna help
You just have to continue doing what you're doing. Your therapist I feel like might be lying to you. Maybe they're jealous of how much Taco Bueno
What?
you're getting. I think
What?
yeah.
You're
you might-
saying my therapist works for Taco Bell?
I mean, no, Taco. Actually,
They work for Taco
Yes,
Bell and they're
yes,
trying to
yes,
steal my
yes.
business away from you?
yes, that's what's happening.
Oh,
So listen.
no.
So listen. Just keep calm, guys. You seem really distressed. You know what would make you feel better?
There's so much happening. I didn't know I was a part of this large conspiracy. I knew Bueno wasn't bad for you.
Thank
I
you
knew
for-
it wasn't.
Thank you for understanding.
I knew it wasn't a crutch for getting over the death of my Mexican girlfriend.
Pull up to the window.
Pull up to the window. Pull up to the window.
My
Jesus.
We'll get you right better.
Senorita. She
Oh,
was
no.
so sweet.
Pull up to the
So
window.
sorry about your
Pull up to the window, sir.
I've
Pull
had
up.
nothing but tacos to
Pull
comfort
up.
me since our sweet departure.
Sir,
Okay.
What?
pull up to the window, please.
Okay.
And would you like any hot sauce with that?
We got it.
I'm just still so worried about him. I just don't think it's okay that we are inhibiting
He's gonna
him.
be able to hear you, sir.
We're making.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
I don't.
Hello, Manager Bill.
I'm gonna
I'll just take my usual.
All right, we're on it. It's actually ready. Extra salsa, extra cheese, extra meat.
Hold up. No,
No.
I can't
What are you
let you do that.
Can't let him do what?
I
You work
I-
for Taco Bell too?
I have to destroy the food. I side with your therapist.
Gosh,
I can't let you eat this.
Why? Why? It makes me feel better about losing Senorita.
Because no matter how many tacos you put in you, it will never fill that senorita-sized hole in your heart.
Why are you saying this?
Man.
And no matter how much
God.
money you throw down Taco Bell's throat, it will never get full either.
Well, you
Neither
seem,
one of us.
you seem like a strong, independent woman.
Thank you.
Do you think you could independently make me some tacos
Oh my
at my
gosh.
place?
Yes, I could.
Oh boy.
Wow. Nate,
Okay,
I hope you understand. You're through.
I'm gonna go.
My name isn't Nate.
What's your name?
I am
I
a
don't even-
strong, independent woman. My name is Natalie. And you never,
Natalie.
call me by my name.
Okay.
You always choose to think of
I
me
don't
as a
care what your
man,
name is, Natalie.
even though it's just because I work in a workplace
You're
with you.
We can't afford to keep you on anymore.
Yeah, I bet not.
Go make tacos for free.
I will.
You're not independent. You're just
I'm gonna help the man.
Wait, Natalie.
Take that. Oh, that was snazzy. Frickin' A, okay. So,
Are you upset?
no, I'm just, God, a lot has happened in the last 20 minutes.
Well,
So much has been talked about, and I was not a part of any of it.
since
And I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying
It's a good thing.
I was just so involved. It was a good thing. I was involved. I was very much involved into listening. That's the word,
to
not
get,
involved.
to get back to the main subject,
I was
Bob
very
Anyways, Bob
Why are you
Dylan.
just looking at me like that? Why aren't you helping me? Okay,
Since-
anyways.
Since we've seen the Bob Dylan
Listen,
movie,
man, I got feelings about this Bob Dylan character, guys.
we know.
Don't you
No,
know?
not
Okay, listen.
Lauren,
listen.
Levi.
Listen.
Chill out, guys. It's not like that.
But if you were gonna marry a man,
But if
Listen.
But if I were, no, I'm just kidding. There's no bit there. There's no bit there.
Listen.
It's not even a joke.
Let's cut to a scene of Mary.
but if there was
Cut
gonna
to a
be
scene
a
of
joke,
Nathan marrying a man.
I thought
He
we were
said,
Natalie.
did you guys hear
I
him?
thought we were Natalie.
Hold on. guys.
He
I
wants
thought
me
we
to,
were
okay.
Natalie.
Since we've seen the movie, he's been playing only Bob Dylan.
since we've
songs.
seen the movie, that's just
Hey,
Nathan
Levi, open your
mostly
eyes.
plays
Levi.
Bob
Hey,
Dylan.
Levi, open your eyes. Since I turned like
You
18
just
and found
you just
Dylan,
didn't know it was Bob Dylan
Yeah,
until
really.
you watched the
I
movie.
never-
He
the only-
plays Bob Dylan.
I've really only ever played Bob Dylan songs.
Now we're about to
That's how I
see
got
it.
so good
Yeah.
at guitar.
I
and
play
songwriting.
50% John Prine.
John Prime's
Yeah.
good though.
I like John Prine.
John Prine's good though. That's a crazy thing to say.
I was hoping Nathan was gonna hear. I was
But
hoping
no,
Nathan
Bob
would.
Dylan said that John Prine was his favorite
Oh,
songwriter.
yeah.
One of his favorites.
One of
It's
his
like Bob
favorites.
Dylan's dad.
No,
I don't
Bob
know if
Dylan
John Prine is older than him or not.
definitely older.
You think?
Guys, I just know.
Did you see the movie?
Okay, let's focus up again.
All right.
The movie.
Focus, Fox.
They get me in so many directions. Okay, this movie, it's a portrayal, it's a myth, it has facts in it, but it's like, it's just a painting. It's just a painting like anything else that he has done as an artist and then has released. Like, it's just very interesting. He acted out the entire thing for the director with the script at 82 years old. That's crazy. That's crazy. They filmed him, so they're like seeing how like he said it and whatever, his mannerisms and stuff. Which is just like, that's just fascinating to me from like more of a creative standpoint and like how they went about making it. But the thing I like about that is like, dude, that's like, I don't know, he just feels like one of the last artists, if that makes sense.
He's so
Like-
authentic. Such a
We
mystery.
need more. Come on,
Artists.
we need to bring them on.
I just, dude, I
Next
feel
one's
like,
Nate, right there, man.
Artists for the sake of artists.
let's get that in the record. Can we say that one more time? Sorry.
Yes, look at Nate. He'll be the next one. Come on.
But bam!
Oh,
Let's
next
go.
one.
And then you'll be really sorry, Levi.
And I'll be, I'll
No,
be
you'll be
drumming.
really
I'll be
happy.
drumming right
I
next to
know,
you,
I
brother.
know. We're
Go ahead and
never
toss it
gonna
that
die.
money into- Oh, I'm sorry.
Or Ben. Ben's probably gonna still be better.
Probably you'll probably be better than me in a month.
No. Don't.
What would
I
you
am-
think if I took
You're a
this
good
off
guy.
and it wasn't?
I
You're a
am
good drummer.
mediocre at a lot of things, guys.
Hey.
Me too.
What?
Jack of all
Okay.
trades.
We're not
And-
starting a pity party here.
No,
No, but a lot of things. That's cool.
Jack of all trades, a master of fun. Come on.
I say a jack of all trades, a master of all. It doesn't rhyme and it's not as catchy,
What? But
but
that doesn't make any sense.
it makes sense if you're.
You
a jacket
can't.
of a jacket
Master
of
of all
off, a
trades.
master of what? A jacket of off, a master of what?
I think what you're thinking is stroganoff, and
Stroganoff and Jack and
Beef
the master
stroganoff.
off.
and that's
Jack and the
more.
master off? No,
No, I think you're thinking the beanstalk.
Oh.
It was a beanstalk.
Jack.
I want a honey pot.
A beanstalk.
Anybody got a honey pot? I want a honey pot.
Give me some
honey down.
Hey, welcome to the Honey Pot store. What can I get for you?
I would like a pint. No, I'd like a gallon of fresh, not pasteurized. No, not pasteurized. Straight from the honey's butt.
Yes.
I want some good, fresh, pure honey butt honey.
Yes. Yes. A lot of people don't know this about bees, but it is awesome to see someone as knowledgeable as you. That, in fact,
Thank you.
honey is, in fact, the semen of bees. It comes out of the
That's
butt.
right.
It comes out of the butt. It's
Yes. And bears love it.
why am I?
We love it so much. Once I heard my son one time. We went in and it was in the middle of the night. And he went, oh, and I looked and there was honey everywhere.
I completely understand. I have had, many kids myself, so I get it. It's a common thing. You walk in on your little bee, and there he
There you
is,
go.
just buzzing away,
I'm telling you.
and you're like, oh no, and
It's
he's like,
addictive. I don't think you understand exactly how addictive honey is. You have to go through a 12-step program to come on
I
honey.
can hear them now. Did you bring
Yes.
your kids with you?
I have my kids right here with me. Yes, they came today. That's why there's honey all over the sheets.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know. He said.
I was gonna try and continue the scene, and then.
Oh, that's why he stood up. I think that's why Ben ended it. I'm not sure. Or maybe he just ended it because it was a disgusting scene. I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry to all the children watching our show right now.
This message goes out to Bob Dylan. If you're listening to this, I really liked your movie that you had a little to do with, and I really liked your whiskey bottles that you also only had a little to do with.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door.
Like series.
I went up to his work and checked them out. They have 3 of them. Pretty sick. They have hand-painted paintings on them. Handcrafted ceramic.
Painted. You looked it up.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. They're not hand-painted. They're handcrafted ceramic bottles. The bottle is handmade.
Checks out.
And they
Checks
have
out.
unreleased song lyrics. And they have
That's also not true. I looked that part up too, and it turns out it's just song lyrics from his songs.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Okay.
What?
I
What?
care a lot about Dylan. He's an artist.
When
Man.
did you? How'd you discover Bob Dylan? Because you got a deep old relationship with him. So what was your discovery, and like what caused him to stick around for you?
Diddle Bob.
Well,
Diddle Bob.
my grandpa
Don't pay
was
attention.
still around, still in town. He's always said that Bob Dylan's the best songwriter ever, and he was always like, if you want to hear someone good, you should listen to Bob Dylan. And he's always just talking about him my whole life. And then finally, it was like one of his birthdays, and I think I was like 20, and I was gonna go celebrate with him on his birthday, and I wanted to like play him a song, so I was just feeling really like sentimental about family that time. I was like, yeah, I want to do something for him. So I looked up Bob Dylan, and like I was like, oh, let me find his song. Oh, he said Tambourine Man was his favorite song. Let me check that one out. I'll start there. And I turned on Tambourine Man, and I had never heard any song that like went into like the details of like what Tambourine was, where it felt hopeful, but like a movie, and like descriptive, but like weird. There were like characters, and like there was this whole thing that played out. It was like a prophecy, but also not. It was like there was all of these things wrapped into one, and then like so yeah, that like hooked me. I was like, okay, I kind of see where he's at. Like I see that there's some worth here. So I wanted to check out all of this stuff. So then I started at the beginning and went up, and yeah, then the obsession just kind of well, it dwindled, man. I didn't really go head in at first. I thought it was really sick. I started having him around, but it wasn't until like I don't know, maybe a couple years later. And I went back to listen to a couple Dylan songs, and that's whenever like I really jumped in and like I started like analyzing the writings, and like that really like broke me up into my mind into the next level of like how to have fun with it, and like how to be more creative with words, or specifically fun with words. How to like think of words as fun. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it's like looking at a blueprint and just kind of understanding it and being like, I get that now. And it's like if I had never read that or seen that blueprint, I wouldn't have like gotten to where I am with my
Put
writing.
the words first that sound fun, and then find the meaning later.
Yeah, exactly.
I can tell he did that.
Yeah, because like, dude, my song the Once I Was But Now I'm Not. I wrote that song as like a complete joke. Like I was just like, I'm gonna make a song where every word rhymes. Not me said his eulogy. They read The Immigrant from You to Me. Prophecy. Parentheses. I just trying to think of anything that could rhyme. You know, just making up as much crap as I could. And then I looked back at it and I was like, oh my God, there's a theme here. And then I then more focusedly made a chorus to it and it tied it all together.
Focusedly.
How would you go with
I don't know, but not that. I don't know.
Okay, then.
More
Then maybe I
focused
just
would
made-
be the proper grammar.
More
but
focused.
Yeah, that's right.
In a more focused fashion.
Let's move on.
And I was able to do exactly what I saw, which was that let the creativity flow and find the meaning later. You know, stop trying to think that you're so smart and that like, you know, you'll be the perfect puzzle master. You'll place every piece in the right spot the first time. You know what I mean? Be able to spot it out. Like, that's ridiculous. just put pen to paper, make something fun, give it a message, you know. Don't be lazy when you're writing. I don't know.
Why not make it fun?
Well, yeah, I think, that's commonly the
But that's
most
what I see from
difficult
Dylan.
part about writing.
That's what I
is
see
writing.
from Dylan. I see that like he cares, man. I see that like out of a lot of these people like that like he would be like embarrassed if something he wrote wasn't like a certain way that he wanted it. You know what I mean? Like he wouldn't allow that. And it's like that's dope to see someone else with a standard they hold themselves so highly to. And it's because that's how I've always felt about my own craft with anything. Whether it was theater when I first started, dance whenever I entered into that world, or music now as I've entered into that world this past couple of years.
Have you had a dream that Bobby Dylan was in?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Yeah.
That's gay.
What was it? Just like briefly.
Tyler said that was gay.
Well,
Dreaming about
All the
other
time.
boys. Okay, but seriously, what was it?
Did you really?
Well, I don't
I had
know.
a dream
think,
with you in it not too long ago.
dude, I have dreams where Ben, Levi, Manny, and at that time, like Yasmin, my ex, was also in there. But like it was like that group of people would be in my dreams like all the freaking time.
What about the Bob Dylan one?
I don't know, Bob Dylan one. It was actually really crazy. I kid you not.
Really?
I was playing a song, like in my dream, and then like Dylan was like there, and like that was it.
Should we do an alternate version of that?
I think we should. What I really want to do is hear Nathan's.
What I really wanna do is baby be friends with you.
I want to hear
Sorry.
Nathan's song that he played.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
want
All
to
I
hear
really
Nathan's song that he
wanna
played after the show on Friday and close out the show.
We have to do one more improv scene, I think.
I think we should end it with your song because that was a really good song.
Okay, we'll do that. But first, can I make this other point? I want to make this one point real quick to wrap everything up. I love you, Big Mike. You know what? Just go for it, Mike. I don't even care.
It hasn't been that long.
Step wherever you feel like stepping, Mike. I will not.
Well, we are the ones that have a PS2 in the middle of the floor.
That is fair.
I think
Do you know what time we started?
there's two different kinds.
Yeah.
Did you see a bear run by?
Oh, hey, Big Mike.
Well,
You
where
should
did
have
the
seen
bear
this
go?
bear.
Holy
I
cow.
saw a
You missed the
bear.
whole show.
I saw a bear run down the hall, man.
There was
What's
a
going
bear
on?
here that freaking molested some bees, I think.
What? I'm gonna go kick it. You know what?
That might be the
All right, I'm gonna go kick it.
third or fourth episode in a row where molestation was brought up.
That's fair.
On a record.
I think if we fear molestation, it just makes it stronger.
Can we talk about how like some people are just like?
we need to spread awareness.
Is
of
there,
not fearing.
do you guys feel like it's weird when people are too open about like their sexual experiences?
I've had
yeah.
sex.
Hey.
Dude,
No, you
keep that to
haven't.
yourself.
Can it, bro?
Man.
Can it, man?
You're
I do have 2 kids, so I feel like
Whoa.
Nuh-uh.
that's not too
He's done it
vulgar.
at least twice.
So he's
At
done it
least.
Okay.
I had to do it properly twice at least.
twice. Oh, gross. All right.
Hey, I got.
No
I'm in the
mas.
2 club. Yeah.
No mas.
Like I was saying, does anyone else feel uncomfortable when anyone talks about their sexual experiences? Because I do.
I really.
I don't. I just feel like it should be like, why do people talk about it so
Yeah.
much? Why do we
Since Ben
spread
said
that?
that-
It's like,
Since Ben said that, Nathan's cheeks are very red. He seems a little overwhelmed.
if I'm just being honest, I feel like I've lost complete control over this. Sometimes I feel like my hands are
It's about
balloons.
Hadley's universe.
I don't.
Hands are balloons.
I don't particularly feel uncomfortable when people talk about that sort of thing. I more so feel uncomfortable when people try to like share stuff that turns them on. Like that's
Ugh.
super.
That's
Don't
weird
wanna
too.
know
This
that.
is like,
If
are
people
you
are just
telling
talking
me
about
so that
something-
I can do something like about it?
If someone's bragging,
preferences
if
are
someone's
blah, blah.
trying to brag about something, or if someone's trying to show me something where it's like, look at this hot
Dude.
chick or this or that, this really gets me. That's awkward, and it's awkward when someone's bragging about some sort of conquest. Like,
There's a lot of weird things out there. So what if like somebody goes to you and they're like, you know what's really crazy? You know what my thing is? It's like seeing people eat and then you have to like every single time you're like eating lunch, and they like walk by, you're like, oh no.
Bro, I had one chick.
You just know.
I had one chick tell me that like she was really into freckles. Like she had
Oh
freckle
no, that's weird.
That is
If
weird.
you've never seen the YouTube bit, it's got a lot of freckles, so that would be weird.
Yeah.
That's a super weird thing. Yeah, don't come up to me telling me your preferences. I don't want to know them. I don't care about
I
them.
like it when guys are bald.
Dude,
Levi, why do
added
you
couple
like it
girls
when
tell me
guys
that
are
when I
bald?
shave.
No, it's a joke. No.
Levi.
Like you just like it, or do you like the way it looks?
I feel like there's a lot of dudes that pull it off well.
Did I pull it off well?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I like the nice veiny bald head.
That wasn't very convincing.
Yeah, thanks, Levi. No, it's okay. Everyone is like, oh, good, growing back your hair.
You look like,
Oh,
You
finally!
may have already told this
Whatever.
story, but there was one day where we were all hanging out and my son was there. He was like 2 years old. And Nathan he was wearing a hat and he took it off for a minute. And my son goes up to me, he goes, no. Put the hat back on. Put your hat back on.
He was definitely scared.
He was not very talking like a ton at that point.
Yes.
No,
That's
it was
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
I know.
It took him all he got to make sure Nathan put that hat
That's
on.
awesome.
No. Like, I know, kid. I know. Listen, trust me.
Yeah.
He's like, Caillou's supposed to be on the screen. He's like, I'm supposed to see that person. in
Caillou
life,
is
bro."
crazy. That's ruthless.
I mean, at least you
Supposed to
didn't like
see you on
cry
my,
or something.
yeah.
That was the
My
most
Washington
annoying
too.
show like ever created, probably.
What is?
Life
Caillou.
is not so nothing.
Kyle?
Caillou.
Caillou?
Yeah,
You've
that's
never
what I
seen-
just said.
You've never seen it? It's
Oh.
like it's this little bald kid that goes through life, and he's such a
Why is
dummy
he bald?
dude the whole time.
Is that the dude with like the yellow shirt?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, why is he bald?
Caillou.
I don't know. He just is.
Maybe there's theories out there or something.
But mommy, I want the snack, mommy. Please.
It's the worst, dude.
That's a pretty good Caillou.
Caillou's the
It's
worst.
made in
man.
Canada, if that tells you
That's
anything.
why.
That tells me a lot. They have illegal hate speech there.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan doesn't like
Canada, we hate Caillou.
Hey, watch out. Okay, we have plenty of viewers in Canada.
For a long time, there was like when you Google Caillou, like the result was like he's an annoying little kid with cancer.
Yeah, dude, that's what showed up.
This is
Like
a
who's
podcast.
Caillou or something.
It was like I don't know why. I think maybe it was because it was like the Wikipedia entry. But if you like Googled who's Caillou, like the first thing that will pop up would be like he's an annoying little kid from Canada with cancer.
Bro, they hated Caillou, bro. No one liked this little kid. They couldn't figure him out. Oh
I don't
my
know
God.
if that's still. We can Google it, I guess.
Play your song.
But play
Nate.
your song.
Freaking it. You guys understand, I started out by saying I want to wrap this up by closing something about the Dylan movie, and then you started that.
Playing a song you wrote is the most Bob Dylan thing you could do right now.
Whatever. I had something to say, but okay, whatever, guys. I just listen, man.
They broke the projector.
Dadgummit.
Broke the guitar.
Freaking A, man.
This whole place is getting
Freaking
broken.
A. Every week it's
What?
something
Did that
new.
happen?
No, this did.
Okay.
Oh, was that what I did?
Did I
Oh,
do
no,
that?
you
Did I do that?
Get out of here.
Fun. Wait, let me look at it.
One of my guitars has like
Play this one, bro.
the finish is chipping on the neck, so occasionally I get stabbed by like.
I knocked
corners
Nathan's
of
guitar
finish.
over and ruined it. Oh, is that a crack, dude? No, that's how it's made. Oops.
That's a crack. That's not from that time. I dropped it a long time ago.
Oh.
I've dropped it many a times,
Alright.
folks. Now this song, folks, is another one. It's an
Support us
original.
on our Patreon.
That's how Peep Secret talks, is with these frills and trills, and it's very loving and connects to the soul. And it talks with a smile. A smile is all you need. A smile and a good... Can I have my guitar, please? Frickin' A.
I was trying to figure out what to do with it this whole time. Why didn't you ask?
I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay. Guys, this is my new song. It's called Way Back Home.
by the railroad station. I hear songs and the sweet vibrations humming softly while I sing this tune. Feeling louder as I get closer. I see a fellow stand by this poster, and the girl in it, she remind me of you. I'm bound on the road again to clear my conscience of my sin, to play guitar and strum with attitude. All I needed was my wooden friend, a voice, a paper, and a pen. But now and then all I think about is you. Way back home, way back home. Never thought I'd make it this far on my own. I'll be asleep under the stars, just me and my guitar. Cause no matter where I am, I have a home. Getting low, the night isn't getting cold, and all the critters start singing their tune. I'll look up and I start to see the heavens, and I start to see you floating, I'm floating up to you. As I'm walking and through the hills, a vision strikes me cold with chills of a world where I'm the only one that's left. A beetle on its back, a flower in the crack, a wind that blows the pipe dream daffodils. Way back home, way back home. Never thought I'd make it this far on my own. Never sleep under the stars, just me and my guitar. Cause no matter where I am, I have a home.
Thank you guys for joining us for this edition of Hadley-Verse. This has been Nathan Hadley, by the Spade, Velez, the great Big Mike, and yours truly, Ben Despain. Join us next week. Come in person here at Earth Family Studios. Give it a goo. You'll find directions. Love you guys. Until next time.
All right, that's the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you, Ben Despain, controller,
Love is all you need.
This was a bit of a chaotic episode, but we talked about a lot. Good job with you two. I didn't feel like I had much to say except for a lot of Bob Dylan stuff.
We
It
could
was-
write that.
I could literally talk for hours about Bob Dylan, so it was probably good that you guys
Lots
didn't
of
let
Bob.
me just ramble about Dylan, because
They could have been more pointed, but we're good.
Hey. I'm saying I appreciated you guys, and you know what? I want to say I'm sorry again to the whole about the whole honeybee thing and the semen. It's just
You can't say semen on the
I
internet.
can't. I know.
That was really
I
funny.
can't do it.
Oh, I was afraid I said
Little
it.
side.
No,
Okay, man.
I put that on you.
Nathan's the one that started with the semen.
Alright guys, you wanna jam out? Let's get some freaking music in here, man. I'm just wanting
Let's
to
get
play
some
some music.
Freaking
I'm
tune.
gonna head because I gotta be at
I still
work
got
in
my
7
info.
hours.
Okay, I love you.
I'm just jammed.
That makes sense, man. Love you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wear my bear.
Do you wanna play music a little bit?
I was gonna, I was planning on hanging.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
Yeah, let's try to get your game set back up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that mic off? I never get through that over.
Oh, I wanted to give you.
Is it off?
That mic is unplugged, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What did you say, Ben?
That's cool.
So you can wire up the Genesis to the PS2.
Oh, nice,
It's messed up.
Nice.
But,
My bad. I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to say something.
HDMI cable requires its like own power source. There's like an HDMI like converter thing. Oh wait.
Time to wake
Bringing a good show, man.
guys. It was a good show. It was a good one, guys. It's not one of those shows that put you to sleep. It was a great.
But also, I've had it's been a weird day, man.
It usually is on MTV, you know.
Yeah.
I kept trying to.
The stars are
Yeah,
different. Yeah.
I meant to make that episode New Year's and
I
new
don't know.
beginnings.
I don't know.
That was my whole point.
I don't know if you
New
guys
Year's,
have
new beginning. That was the whole point.
plans tomorrow, but we're planning on all hanging out.
And Bob Dylan, the whole movie's about new beginnings. Ah, I missed the whole episode.
Yeah, dude. What
An opportunity.
You know.
We're planning on hanging out here tomorrow night. If you're...
Oh, yeah?
A little New Year's party, man. I work at 10, so I'll probably get off maybe like at the latest 6.
Dude, on that night, I'm gonna probably get up at like 10 or so. Tomorrow? Yeah. I work right
I'm the one that's too much to go back to work.
Tuesday?
Aren't we open half the day?
Oh, Christmas Eve we're only open half the day?
New Year's Eve.
You're the manager, come on.
New Year.
I thought we were just closed New Year's Day.
I thought so.
Someone
I'm
please tell the manager.
scheduled.
Oh, really?
Actually, I might get here like 6:37 tomorrow.
Gosh, guys, all these
6:37.
special holidays are really. I'm running
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the last
Yeah.
week, guys.
Scheduled at
6:37 tomorrow.
I'm running.
Oh, I'm Santa! Oh my God, I'm Santa!
Dude, usually I have to get like 2/8, then it lasts me like 2 or 3 weeks. Since all these big nights, I gotta roll Fat George.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Oh, I owe you some money.
I could roll some joints. I got some stuff.
Hell yeah. That'd be hype.
Hey, hey, what do you got to say? I wrote a song.
You bought it?
Funny when it's coming along. It looks sick and it's tired, hungry. It's
Bro, Nate, I feel like there's a small chance I can you if you replay like the song that you played in the show. I don't remember it, but I swear.
Hey, I'll see you later. Good seeing you, bro.
Later,
Peace.
Ben.
I saw
Later,
you.
dude. Thanks for bringing the party.
Ben.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for partaking in the
Thanks,
party.
brother. Thank you. Peace.
Are they still open there?
No.
why did this cannot be?
Alright. I think we're gonna play one. Do you mind if I play mine one time? Yeah.
Down by
backwards, yeah.
Dude, did you turn on the gain or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah,
That
I
was killer.
It's right in the middle.
That was awesome.
I like how it dropped down at the end.
Oh yeah. I just felt it. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do it. Do you ever feel selfish sometimes
No.
when you're playing?
You think he's being selfish?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Oh no, I asked because I feel selfish, like because I need a lot of stuff, right? So it's like if I keep a song going longer, or if I'm like, no, you know what, I'm gonna drop it down to this.
It sounds good. Everybody's having a good time.
I know, it's just a self-conscious thing I do. I just sometimes feel selfish. I'm like, man, I'm
Women. That's your self-conscious.
You want to get the PS2 up and let Tyler play some guitar?
down. Tyler, will you hop up here and play on acoustic?
Yo, Ty.
Wait, no, he can play his guitar. I just want the PS2 one.
Also, those are cool pants, man. Those pants.
I'm gonna take a break too.
You quit playing?
I'm gonna take a break too, yes. I can do that to my own. I heard someone go,
I can't quit.
I can do it to my own.
Exactly.
On my own.
On my own.
You really gonna lie to me?
What about a lighter?
Somebody's lighter.
I need it all the way down there. Where at?
Who got a lighter? Wait, Tyler, is that a lighter? Was it your right hand?
That's what the,
Oh,
it's
okay.
the Doom Tube, brother.
Oh, dude, can I come out and smoke that with you, man?
The ice he had. You didn't.
I got one too. Rich.
Hey, do you think I can smoke that with you?
Just throws it again. Take it twice.
Hey, wait.
Oh, he turned off like the whole thing, that's why.
I'm telling you.
That's so funny.
Place apart.
That's hilarious.